welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. The season reaches a conclusion with the showdown we have for you in the Liberty Bowl. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Georgia Bulldogs. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Bulldogs head coach pregame. This is a big game for bragging rights, guys. As you know, both the SEC and the Big 12 try to tout that they are the most physical conference in college football. Well, today in this bowl game, they will get a chance to prove it. Both coaches told me they want to come out and run the ball. Teams are fired up and motivated as they take the field. I'll keep you posted on the vibe here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams had taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Once he got some room, it was over. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Georgia's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. He may have a matchup on the outside he can really take advantage of. A lot of teams have attacked this corner. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Right side, it's Frazier. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Drops back on first down. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Second and long here. Here's a give to Frazier. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Dogs headed quickly to the line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On third down, here's Frazier. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
I love when defensive backs come.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Wants to throw on first. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Right back to the well. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Dropping back, it's Craig. Going to try to get it himself. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And the Horned Frogs looking to convert on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just had to get rid of it.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Out wide left, it's Dwyer. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Fires quickly. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. To give, running right, it's Frazier. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the 1st quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Stockton. Comes down, it's Frazier. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Moving out to the right. And this one's not working, he'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll go with a direct snap. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And you can hear the exhale from up here, guys. Like that was a big third down. This offense, they've already dug themselves a hole, right? They understand. They're down. It's getting closer to the half. They need to make some plays. That was a big third down.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home.
Snags it, and there's running room. And they will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, I love the decision-making by...
The extra point is blocked. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Craig. Going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Breaks into the open. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll go back to work on offense. The give on the counter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Extending the play. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. Had to throw it before he wanted, and he gets it away.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Got to make the play on 4th. Rush is on. Touchdown, TCU. Fitted in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Moves the pocket. It's Stockton. Left side, it's Frazier. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Georgia going up tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wide open, he makes the catch. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Tackled at the 31, they'll give him 6 on the play. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3.
Well, it feels like each and every year when you talk Georgia and their ability running the football, they are about as deep at that position in running back as anybody in college football. You look to last year, David, it felt like every game there was 5 or 6 guys. It was Nate Frazier and 4 other dudes all getting it done. They recruit so well at that position. They bring in fresh bodies. They wear defenses down. We expect that to be the same thing this year.
They do, but I tell you what, man, the highlighter to me, the top guy is Nate Frazier. And them keeping him this offseason, there was a lot of people that were trying to make him a very rich man. And I'm not saying he's not a rich man in Georgia, but, like, he is the superstar. He's got great feet. You saw him take next steps after his freshman year. And this guy really has dynamic quickness. He explodes through the hole, home run speed, doesn't mess around. He's really proven to be a great back. Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Dogs! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. And after the extra point, they're down 4, 17-13. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in from the TCU sideline. There is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's caught. It's Dwyer.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Looking for a deep man. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he scores! Touchdown, Horned Frogs! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. To the air. It's Stockton. Fires left. Zips it out to his man. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
He'll pull it down. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
And this is why offenses tell you all the time, they want to keep it in third and short or third and medium like you had right here. They make you defend the whole field, and then the QB sees it. Nothing there, tucks it, does a nice job getting positive yards and getting the first down.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Second down, going to throw it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere. An absolute ball.
Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Moving the pocket, it's Craig. Snags it. Across the 25, he's got room. There he goes. At the 30, the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Uh-oh, look out. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Now back to your game inside Liberty Stadium. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bulldogs offense is on the field ready to get this drive cranked up. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team
makes a deep grab. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. Driven back. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
The Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff for Frazier. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Stockton. Out wide right, it's Humphreys. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The run inside. It's Frazier. Touchdown, Bulldog! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Drops back on first down. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. It's not there. Just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
He's got him this time. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Horned Frogs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Back to pass, it's Craig. Makes the catch, it's Dwyer. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
There he goes! Inside the 10. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on first and goal. Out wide left, it's Dwyer. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook down here.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation.
Looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, TCU!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point,
makes a grab and room to run. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Right side, it's Frazier. They finally get him stopped. So dangerous after the catch, but his defense might get a little help from the officials here. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. Making the adjustment on the play. Back to pass on second down. He's going to take a shot. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Left side is Humphries. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, the quarterback's thrown from the pocket. He's trying to fit that football into a real small window down the middle of the field, and the defender's hit was able to jar the ball loose from the receiver. Great job.
Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldog! And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just one possession away.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Dropping back, it's Craig. Swings it out to his running back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Dwyer. He'll be dropped. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Made a defender miss. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Horned Frogs are marching down the field. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes a grab. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Quarterback keep. Maybe a crease. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Back to throw, it's Craig. Wide out trying to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offense.
And it's blocked. Now he can return this. He takes it the distance, and you can give him 2.
Great job on special teams, getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy to scoop score 2 points the other way.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Georgia going up tempo. They just keep firing. He wants it all, throwing for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the comeback is on.
Really nice timing on that throw by the quarterback. Took his steps, he pitched, he got rid of it quickly on a line, put it on his guy running straight down the field, and he's able to catch it in the end zone.
He's brought down, and that one never had a chance, and the 2-point conversion attempt fails. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. Back to pass, it's Craig. Quickly out to the tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you a huge third down. Just feeds the running back. Turning it on. Quick step and go. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right. Could be an alley. He's at the 20. Touchdown, TCU. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Lost the throw on first. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now, 2nd and long working here. In traffic, it's Humphreys. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. To the air, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. This offense has it with really good field position. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. All over him immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Tries to get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the run. They make the stop, but not before he gets the 1st down, and that should be enough to bring home a bowl trophy. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.